How to control your emotions. It is impossible to control every aspect of our lives, but learning how to control our emotions is a crucial life skill. Our emotions can get the best of us if we do not know how to manage them. Learning how to control your emotions can be difficult, but it is worth it. Here are some tips on how to control your emotions. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. Denying or suppressing your emotions will only make them worse. Accepting that you are feeling a certain way is the first step to managing your emotions. 2. Identify the root cause of your emotions. Once you know why you are feeling a certain way, it will be easier to deal with the emotion. 3. Find healthy. What are emotions? Assuming you would like a blog post discussing how to control emotions, what are emotions? Many people think of emotions as feelings that we experience in response to events that happen to us. While it's true that events can trigger emotions, there is more to it than that. Emotions are also created by our thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. In other words, our emotional experiences are determined not just by what happens to us, but also by how we think about and interpret what happens. That's why it's so important to learn how to control our emotions. When we can control our emotions, we are less likely to be controlled by them. The different types of emotions. We all experience a range of emotions every day. Some of these emotions are positive, such as happiness and love, while others are negative, such as anger and sadness. It's important to understand the different types of emotions and how to control them. Here are some tips. 1. Recognize your emotions. The first step to controlling your emotions is to be aware of what you are feeling. Pay attention to your body and mind when you are experiencing an emotion. This will help you to better understand and label your emotions. 2. Express your emotions. Once you have identified an emotion, it's important to express it in a healthy way. This could mean talking to a friend or family member. The brain and emotions. When it comes to emotions, it is important to understand that the brain plays a big role. The brain is responsible for processing and storing information, and it also regulates the body's functions. Therefore, it is not surprising that the brain has a big impact on emotions. There are different ways to control emotions. One way is to change the way you think about a situation. If you can reframe your thoughts, you can change your emotional response. For example, if you are feeling anxious about an upcoming exam, you can tell yourself that the exam is an opportunity to show what you know. This will help you to feel more confident and less anxious. Another way to control emotions is to change your behavior. How to control your emotions? When it comes to controlling your emotions, it is important to remember that you are the only one who can do this. No one else can control how you feel, so it is up to you to take charge. Here are a few tips on how to control your emotions. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. The first step to managing your emotions is to simply acknowledge them. Don't try to bottle them up or ignore them, but instead face them head on. Recognizing your feelings is the key to managing them. 2. Identify the source of your emotions. Once you know how you are feeling, it's time to take a step back and figure out what is causing those emotions. It is possible to control your emotions by understanding how they work and how to regulate them.